Hello children, welcome to English online class. I think all these days you have enjoyed your holidays. Now I am welcoming back to class now. So I am taking English for you all, and today I am doing the first lesson, A Day in the Ashram. So this is written by C.F. Andrews. Here you can see the photo of C.S. Andrews. Charles Freer Andrews, born 1871 and died on 1940, was an English priest of the Church of England. He was an educator and Indian freedom fighter. So he was an English educator and also the Indian freedom fighter. He became Mahatma Gandhi's closest friend and associate. So he was close to Mahatma Gandhi. And Andrews reveals his experience while he stayed in the ashram. So here he is revealing, means he is explaining his experience when he stayed in the ashram. Ashram means here a school. Shantiniketan was founded by Rabindranath Tagore. Shantiniketan, hearing the school name, you have wondered our school name? Same. The Shantiniketan is a school. It is in Bengal, which is founded by Rabindranath Tagore. I think all of you are familiar about the Rabindranath Tagore. Who is he? Yeah, one who wrote our national anthem, isn't it? So, Shantiniketan was founded by Rabindranath Tagore, and it is a school with a difference where students learn with a great joy. So, in this lesson, we are coming to know about the school. Okay, are you ready? Let me start the lesson now. Words cannot picture to you the beauty of Shantiniketan. So this is the school of Shantiniketan, which was founded by Gurudeva. Who is known as a Gurudeva? So Andrews is explaining the beauty of the Shantiniketan in this lesson. So whom we call Gurudeva has named it in his song. So Gurudeva, who is Gurudeva here? Can see the picture? Who is he? Correct. Who? Rabindranath Tagore. So he was called as a Gurudeva. Whom we call Gurudeva has named it in his song the darling of our hearts, and it is worthy of the name. Worthy means it deserve the darling of our hearts, which will deserve the Shantiniketan school. All who have visited the ashram, so school is called as a ashram here. All who have visited the ashram, old and young alike, have felt its inner beauty growing more and more upon them. So who all the people visited, even the young one or the old, all are felt that inner beauty grows more and more upon them. If I were to describe to you one day in the ashram with the boys, that would perhaps best bring home to you its inner beauty. So by words I cannot explain. So because of that, one day I remained in that ashram, and by seeing the activities what all are going on in that ashram, now I am going to explain the inner beauty of the Shantiniketan. Who is saying these words? C.F. Andrews is explaining these words to you now. Long before sunrise, like the birds in our own Amloki groves, our boys are awake. So when the day is beginning in the Shantiniketan here, long before sunrise, before the sunrise only the day is going to begin. Like the birds in our Amloki groves. Amloki is a type of a mango tree. It is like a same like as a mango tree. Amloki tree. So the children are waking how the birds in the amlaki tree will rise in the early morning. Same like that, children will rise here or awake here in the early morning. The chorus are the first to rise and they go round the ashram. Why they will go? Singing their morning hymn. Who are chorist here? The group of people who will sing the God's song. So first they will rise in the ashram, they will start singing and they will go round the ashram. Hymns means a song of the God. So they will sing the hymn in the group and they will go one round the ashram. And you can hear the voices in the distance drawing nearer and nearer, and then the sound dies away as the core passes on to another part of the ashram, and then again it comes nearer and nearer. So how the sound is heard here? First the sound is heard, means the chorus what they are singing, that sound is heard first far away from us. After that it will come near to us. Again it will move far. Why it will go far? They will take a round of the ashram. Because of that it will come, once we will hear near to us and once we will hear far to us. The beauty of the sound in the silent morning air and the sense of joy and reverence which it brings give peace to the soul. So imagine how the early morning will be there, isn't it? The birds will be singing and the environment will be very calm and the nature will be very clean. In that time when we hear the songs of the God, how we will feel? Our soul also will feel like we are in the peace, isn't it? Same like that also went on daily early in the morning in the ashram. After an interval, after this all will happen, after some interval what happened? Each boy takes his asan. Asan means place here. His square of carpet into the fields and sit down on it to meditate in his own place alone. After some time, what happened? All the children will wake up, they will take their own place and they will sit for the meditation. This is the daily routine in the ashram. Later on, before the school work begins, the boys all stand together in the shade of the trees and sing their hymn. After doing the meditation, what the children will do? They will stand. They will gather under the tree and stand together in a shade of trees and sing their hymn. How you daily in your school you will do the prayer, same like that these children will sing their hymn. Till about 10:30, the work of the school goes on. So the children will be having work in the school up to the 10:30. 10:30 means up to 10:30. They will be having work in the school. And we have no classrooms. Are they having classrooms there? In your school you are having classrooms, isn't it? But in Shantiniketan ashram, children will be not having any classrooms. The boys sit with their teachers in the open air under the trees, where they will sit for the hearing the lesson or for the studies under the tree along with the teachers. And there are no larger classes. No larger means heavy students or the much students will be not there. A group of 8 or 10 boys are seated round the teacher asking him questions. You can see in the picture Rabindranath Tagore is sitting here as a Gurudeva, and you can see other students are gathered around him to ask or to discuss some of the matter along with. This is the way of the study we can see in the Shantiniketan. So a group of 8 or 10 boys are seated around the teacher asking him questions. And very few books are used. So like you, they will not carry many of the books. In that ashram, only the children will use very few books. A great part is carried on through conversation. So reading, writing will be very less here. Only the studies will be more along with the conversation. means with the discussion. The boys soon learn to open out all their difficulties to their teachers, and the teachers get keenly interested in the boys' questions and answers. So, because of the conversation, more intimation will be there between the teacher and the students here. So, there will be good understanding, and here we can see the children also are opening up closely with their teachers. Such living education can never be dull. So, like this education will be never be dull. When the morning work is over, so up to 10:30 this all work will go on. After that what happen? When the morning work is over, the boys bathe and go to their meal. After that all children will go to the bath and they will take bath, and afterwards they will attend for the meal. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the classes begin again. So, after the meals, again the classes are going to start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But at this time, the work is chiefly with the hands as well as with the mind. So, now books are very less now. Only the work will be in the afternoon with the hand work and the mind work. What it means? Handy work is practiced, and the boys' own natural tastes are very soon discovered. So, who are talented in whichever, so this will come out in the afternoon work. Like we can see here, some prefer carpentry. Carpentry means the work with the wood, and other prefer mechanical work with the machines, and other enjoy spinning and weaving. Spinning, you know, spinning of the cloth and weaving of the cloth. And others become skilled draftsmen. Draftsmen means one who design or make plans. So, they are known as a draftsman or painters. Some will prefer for the painting. Others are musicians. Some children will choose to become the musicians. Like this, afternoon work are meant for the children. There is very little book work in the afternoon. School is over at about 4 o'clock. So, from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 2 hours the handiwork will be there. After that, school will become, or it will end at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, school will end. Soon after the school will end, what you will do, children? You will ready to run to your home, isn't it? But here what in Shantiniketan ashram, what the children will do, let me see here. School is over at about 4 o'clock, and then there is a rush to get first into the great open field for football. Here children are not ready to go to their home. Why? Means it is ashram, isn't it? So here children are running to play the football. Our Shantiniketan boys are famous everywhere for their sports and games. How you are famous now in games and sports, same like that here also in the Shantiniketan boys are famous for sports and games. In the evening at sunset, they return from the fields and sit down once more for a short time to meditate in silence. After playing all in the evening, at the time of the sunset, they will return back to ashram. What the work they will do? Again they will sit for a while for what? Meditation. Correct. As night comes, fairy tales are told and short dramas are recited, and our Gurudeva's songs are sung, and different school gatherings are held. So vastly they will not waste the time there. So how you will waste? By watching the TV or by seeing the mobiles, you will waste your time now. But here in the ashram we can see the children are gathered, or they are gathered, or they are, here we can see the children are grouped to learn some more interesting things like saying the stories, reciting the dramas, and singing the Gurudeva's songs. Like this, the school gatherings are held in Shantiniketan. By 9 o'clock, all are glad to retire to rest, and again the chorists go round the ashram singing their last evening hymn. So when the night begins, again the children will be ready to go to sleep or to take rest. Again the last what will be happening, again the chorus will go round the ashram singing their last evening hymn, and there can be no question as to the happiness of the life of our boys. So children here who are in the Shantiniketan ashram are leading a very happy life, and their faces tell the stories of their joy and their freedom. So by seeing the children face, we will come to know how joy and they are having the freedom in the ashram. There is no freer life in India than the life of our children at Shantiniketan. So in our whole India, in any school we cannot see the free and happy life like the children at Shantiniketan. Who is saying this? C.F. Andrews is saying this to you all. I think you have understood the lesson. Okay, let me meet in the next class. Go on studying. Thank you.